The Department of Veterans Affairs is facing major changes. President Trump plans to cut 70,000 to 80,000 VA jobs. This move aims to return staffing levels to those of 2019, reversing the expansion seen during Biden's term. The cuts are part of a larger initiative called the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, spearheaded by Elon Musk. An internal memo, dated March 4, 2025, reveals the plan. It instructs VA staff to prepare for a significant downsizing. The implementation is set to begin in August 2025. VA offices are required to report to the Office of Personnel Management by April 14, 2025. This tight timeline has raised concerns among VA employees and veterans alike. The VA is partnering with Musk's DOGE to restructure. This collaboration aims to resize the VA workforce. However, the details of this partnership remain unclear. Critics question the involvement of a private entrepreneur in a critical government agency. They argue that veterans' needs should be prioritized over profit motives. The planned cuts have sparked fear among veterans. They worry about the impact on their healthcare and benefits. Advocacy groups share these concerns. They predict reduced care quality and increased frustration for veterans navigating the system. VA Secretary Doug Collins insists that the cuts won't harm veterans. He claims the changes will improve efficiency and transparency. However, a federal hiring freeze is already causing delays. This freeze impacts services at VA clinics and hospitals. Mission-critical roles are especially affected by the hiring freeze. The VA is struggling to fill these positions. This situation has led to longer wait times and reduced service availability. Veterans, many of whom rely solely on the VA for their healthcare, are facing uncertainty. The proposed cuts have ignited a political firestorm. Democrats strongly oppose the move. They accuse the Trump administration of prioritizing private sector interests over the needs of veterans. They argue that the cuts will decimate the VA and harm those who have served the nation. Republicans are divided on the issue. Some express caution and criticize the lack of transparency in the process. They question the speed and secrecy surrounding the planned cuts. Others support the move, echoing the administration's claims of increased efficiency. Former VA Inspector General Michael Missal is among the critics. He warns that the cuts will severely damage the VA. He argues that they will lead to a loss of expertise and reduce efficiency. Missal, who is challenging his own dismissal in court, believes the cuts are politically motivated. The VA cuts are not an isolated incident. They are part of a larger trend of workforce reductions in the federal government. The Department of Defense is also planning significant cuts. They aim to reduce their 950,000 civilian workforce by 5 to 8%. The Office of Personnel Management, now under the influence of Musk allies, plays a key role in these changes. OPM has implemented a federal hiring freeze. It has also restricted access to USA Staffing, a crucial HR software program. These actions have created roadblocks for federal agencies, hindering their ability to hire and retain staff. The VA, however, is developing its own automated hiring solution. This move is seen as a way to circumvent OPM's control. The agency claims that the new system will streamline hiring and make it more efficient. However, critics fear it will lead to less rigorous vetting and potentially harm service quality. The widespread job cuts and restructuring across federal agencies raise concerns about the future of government services. Employees face uncertainty and fear for their livelihoods. The long-term impact of these changes on the effectiveness and responsiveness of the federal government remains to be seen.